Chill-out music is an umbrella term for several styles of electronic music characterized by their mellow style and mid-tempo beats. Chill being derived from a slang injunction to relax. Chill-out music emerged in the early and mid-1990s in chill rooms at dance clubs, where relaxing music was played to allow dancers a chance to chill out from the more emphatic and fast-tempo music played on the main dance floor. The genres associated with chill-out are mostly ambient, trip-hop, new jazz, ambient house and other subgenres of down-tempo. Sometimes the easy-listening subgenre lounge is considered to belong to the chill-out collection as well. Chill-out as a musical genre or description is synonymous with the more recently popularized terms smooth electronica and soft techno, and is a loose genre of music blurring into several other very distinct styles of electronic and lo-fi music. It can also take on more ethnic flavors such as Indian, Middle Eastern or Spanish influences, one particular subgenre being flamenco chill, also known as flamenco electronic, perhaps best exemplified by early recordings of Chambao. History. Chill-out room was at the legendary Manchester night spot, Conspiracy. In these rooms, visitors would find couches, comfortable pillows, psychedelic light shows projecting entrancing images and music that was decidedly down-tempo, especially when compared to what was going on a few feet away on the dance floor. Higher intelligence agency helped move the chill room concept from sideshow to main event with their Oscillate Chill Party events in Birmingham and elsewhere in the early to mid-90s. Their first releases came out on the now-defunct Beyond record label and soon thereafter in the US on the Waveform label, who describes the music as exotic electronica. In 1990 the KLF released their seminal ambient house album named Chill Out. A number of compilations with Chill Out in their titles were released in the mid-1990s and beyond, helping to establish the genre as being closely related to downtempo and trip-hop but also incorporating, especially in the early 2000s, slower tempo varieties of house music, new jazz, ambient, and lounge music of approximately 80 to 110 BPM. The genre also includes some forms of trance music, ambient music, and IDM, and it has entirely subsumed the older genre Balearic beat, although that term is still used interchangeably with chill out. Chill out is generally tonal, relaxing, although when used to describe the music played in chill out rooms at raves, it can also encompass extremely psychedelic experimental sounds of great variety. Stylistic elements. Pads are used to enhance the atmosphere in chill-out music. High frequencies on vocals are typically left intact instead of being compressed. Basses are usually synthesized and strings slowly evolve. Chill room club culture. A culture surrounding chill-out music has evolved, with many fashionable bars and clubs, designed with a retro or retro-futuristic ambience, devoted to the genre. Ministry of Sound in London has hosted many chill-out events in places such as Ibiza, and hundreds of mix compilation titles including the words Chill Out, or just Chill cater to chill-out audiences. As of 2005 all major UK dance magazines and their charts recognised the category Chill Out. Ministry of Sound released an album in 2008 named Chilled. They described the songs in the album the best chill-out songs from 1991 to 2008. Chill-out rooms at dance clubs fill a safety need for users of ecstasy, which has caused problems and some deaths due to dehydration or to heat stroke. In 1992, a UK regulation required dance clubs to provide free water and chill-out rooms in response to a number of ecstasy-related injuries and deaths. Psychedelic chill-out culture. Psychedelic chill-out culture appeared probably in Goa, India, or maybe later in trance festivals. The idea is the same: to chill and rest from dancing, to listen to tunes and to speak about life. Psychedelic chill-out music is mostly electronic, often more complex than chill-out and lounge. It might or might not have a defined rhythm section. Often psychedelic chill-out music contains samples from Eastern and other traditional instruments, and sound effects and samples from psychedelic gurus like Timothy Leary or Terence McKenna. Psychedelic chill-out music is often called psychill, or psychedelic ambient. Notable artists. Notable producers that specialize in chill-out and have achieved popularity are Chicane, 07, Jens Bucket, Flavio Maspoli, Merge of Equals, Roger Shah, Nightmares on Wax, Groove Armada, Ne Angelis, Thievery Corporation, Blank & Jones, Triangle Sun, Ephemeral Mists, Hooverphonic, Ryan Farish, Josa Copyright Padilla, Pete Lawrence, Alex Patterson, Ja Paragraph RK, UOK, Nujabes, Ra Paragraph Ixup, Moby and Mixmaster Morris. Some of the labels with the most important rosters of chill-out artists and DJs, and largest catalogs of releases and compilations are, ESL Music, K7, Instinct Records, Hearts of Space, Kafar Copyright Del Mar, Water Music, Pork Recordings, Ninja Tune, Mole Listening Pearls, 6 Degrees Records, Waveform, Compost Records, and Ultimao. The chill-out genre's increased following was noticed by the Ministry of Sound, a record label which specializes in dance music, which then began to produce a series of albums called the Chill-Out Sessions. See also: Groovera, Ambient, Space Music, References.